Hey guys, what's going on? It's Extreme from Jam Squad, and today we're going to be having a deck profile of my new Masked Hero deck. First of all, I want to apologize for not being able to record or upload any videos. The editor that we originally had is not doing his job, so I decided, you know what, I'm just going to start doing things. Now that I'm in college, I'm going to be able to have the ability to do this kind of stuff. So without further ado, let's get started with the deck profile. Let's go down.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, the cameraman is Buddha. Say hi, Buddha.
Hello.
Okay.
If it's shaky, it's because of the two idiots in the background.
Yeah. First of all, I want to say that this is not going to stay the way that it is. We're going to be turning this into Tree Toad Heroes. So let's get started with the main deck. For the monsters, we're going to start with 3 Shadow Mist. This is your main key monster in the deck. This allows you to go for Dark Law, Anki, and get your searches off throughout the deck. Bubble Man, you run 3 of. This, once Tree Toad comes out, this is going to be one of your main key components to go into Tree Toad with Bahamut Shark. And also, it gives you a free special summon, and it's end all be all. This can give you a +2 draw, and a free special summon. So, yeah, Bubble Man's a really good card. For the non-E-Hero cards, we run 2 Tin Goldfish. You can run Goblinberg if you are going to be running OTK build, but Tin Goldfish and Goblinberg have the same exact effect. So, I'm running Tin Goldfish because this is the second component for Bahamut Shark. And it's used to go for Shadow Mist, or for Bubble Man to get out Bahamut Shark to go into Tree Toad. So, yeah. 2 Summoner Monk. You use a Summoner Monk for Shadow Mist. If you don't have a Shadow Mist in your hand, in your initial hand, you use Summoner Monk to get out Shadow Mist, to get your Mask Change, set Mask Change, and then go for your Dark Law plays. These are the monsters. You only run 10. Let's go on to the spells. Now you run more spells in this deck than anything. We're going to start with 3 A Hero Lives. You mainly run 3 because you want to make sure that you have it in your starting hand. This is another key card to go for Shadow Mist, and then you go off with your plays. 3 Mask Change. This is what you use to go for your Masked Heroes. This is what you use to use Shadow Mist to search this card off, and you use Anki. Oh no, you use this to go into Dark Law or Anki. And then I also have the Tekken for Formula Change or Form Change. This is what the card you go for if you have an Anki OTK. You basically attack with Anki, destroy a monster, go for Form Change, and then go for either Divine Wind, Koga, Dion. I don't think we run Dion. We run Dion? Mm-hmm. So Divine Wind and Koga. Divine Wind and Koga, and that is what you use to get off your OTK. So, yeah. And then also the 1 Tekken for Mask Charge. If after you're done with doing everything, if this is in your starting hand, you can get all these cards back into your hand. 2 Emergency Call. You really don't need to run any more than these, but if you want to put in the 3rd one, you can. Mainly, you use this to add Bubble Man. You rarely ever use it to add Shadow Mist because you have A Hero Lives, Tin Goldfish, and Summoner Monk. So you have all those to go into Shadow Mist. This is basically a card where the only time you ever really use this is if you top deck this card or Bubble Man, you get your +2. That's really all you ever use it for. 2 Twin Twisters. Twin Twisters is if you have a bricked hand and your opponent happens to have something set, or if you have a brick hand, you activate it, drop Shadow Mist, get a monster from your hand, or like say if you get like a Bubble Man, you can get plays off of that.
Or just back row removal.
Yeah, back row removal as well. If you're going against someone that's using back row heavy, which, you know, I don't really see back row heavy being a thing. Well, maybe. Back row heavy might become a thing now.
Yeah, because they didn't hit demise.
Yeah.
Good job, Konami.
Yeah, good job, Konami. 2 Instant Fusion. This is just for OTK, I assume, right?
Yeah.
Use it for OTK. And you can also use it for going for Tree Toad since Norden is a water type monster, you can go into Bahamut into Tree Toad, if that's what you want to do. And then Raigeki. Traps. Starting off with the main ones. 2 Time Space Trap Hole. This is without a doubt, as of now, is probably the best trap hole right now. Mm-hmm.
Well, that and Floodgate Trap Hole. But we don't have it.
We don't run that, do we?
No.
No. Are we thinking of it?
Yeah.
Is it expensive?
Yeah, it's $5, but I have
Okay.
mine in the mail. So
Okay, alright, so we're probably going to take this out for it, right?
yeah.
Okay, so for now we're running 2 times base trap hole. This is basically just used for Tropos Rafflesia. Basically we use all these for Tropos Rafflesia. And it's just used specifically for first turn you go for Tropos Rafflesia and Dark Law, and then you can stop plays with these cards. And if you don't know what these cards are, just look them up. Next, 3 Call the Haunted.
Different rarities.
Yeah, we had no, they're
Savage.
actually the same rarities actually.
Oh, you changed them?
Yeah, we got them changed. Before we had a platinum rare, a common, and a gold rare, but compliments of Ezekiel, we were able to get
3.
gold rares,
Oh,
which
savage.
is without a doubt probably the best looking Call the Haunted.
Yeah.
I mean, the super rare and ultra rares do look nice, but these are cheaper, so fuck it.
Yep.
This is basically you just use this to go into Shadow Mist, and then you get your plays off for next, for, whatever.
Yeah.
3 Mirror Force. You can use whatever Mirror Force you want. I'm actually thinking possibly a Quaking might be okay in this deck. Any Mirror Force would be okay with this deck, but we're using regular Mirror Force just, because I think we like it better.
And because of Dark Law.
Oh yeah, and Dark Law will turn this into a kind of a better Storming, because it will
Banish.
it, yeah. That makes sense. 2 Grand Horn of Heaven. This is an all around just stops plays way too easily.
And if you have Dark Law on field,
It'll banish.
it'll vanish, yes.
And then for Floods, 1 Solemn, 1 Vanities, you can turn this into a Solemn Strike, but we don't got that kind of money. And of course, if we do end up getting 3, we're probably going to turn these into 3 Solemn Strikes, if we had the money.
Yeah.
But we don't have that kind of money. So, yeah. That's the main deck. That's a 40 card main deck. Now on to the extra deck. 3 Dark Law. Hashtag Dank Law.
Yep.
If you can go for this first turn, and literally just about any good defensive,
Rafflesia.
Rafflesia. If you can go for this card, any defensive rank 4, that's what you're supposed to do. This stops a lot of plays. Most decks nowadays, they search. And this allows it to where all cards that your opponent sends to the graveyard are banished instead. So this really does hurt Cosmos, like, really bad if they don't have a Cosmo Tower in here.
Yeah, not that they're a thing anymore, though.
Not that they're a thing anymore, no. I don't see them being definitely not as strong as they used to be. It's not a lie, they're not going to be as strong as they used to be. There's a lot of plays that people are going to have to go for with it. But yeah, this does stop a lot of decks that search and rely on Graveyard. Yeah. 1 Anki, this is used for OTK. Basically, you use this card, you go for a Mass Change, attack, then you search for either Mass Change or Form Change, and go into either Dark Law or the next card, Koga. And Koga is basically going to be your finishing OTK card. So yeah. 1 Acid. Acid is basically going to be something if someone's using a trap heavy deck, and yeah, Bubble Man, Special Bubble Man, Mass Charge, or Mass Change, and then stop their, get rid of all their traps. So yeah. And if anything, if they do Solemn it or whatever, it still does what it needs to do, because it'll always get rid of a card. That's all it's meant to do, is just get rid of cards. And the last fusion card, Elder Entity Norden. After you're done with everything, you go for instant fusion. This is just helps to go for OTK. And it will also help you with Bahamut Shark, or Bahamut Shark to go into Tree Toad. And those are for the fusions. Extra deck, XYZs. 1 Tropos Rafflesia. This is without a doubt the best XYZs in this deck. Basically, again, if you can go for this and Dark Law first turn, your opponent will have a very hard time getting through it. Basically, this card's effect is whenever, during either player's turn, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card and send 1 trap shirts from your deck to the graveyard, and it gains that card's effect. Right?
1 trap hole.
1 trap hole, my bad. 1
Okay.
trap hole, and it gains that card's effect. So yeah, very, very good. 1 Samurai. Ooh, I think I messed up. We'll get to that later. For staples, 1 Castel, because Castel, ever since Exoton 9 got banned, I still think it's going to come back at some point. This just gets, field presence, not as good. Abyss Dweller. Abyss Dweller is another good card to go against BAs,
Cosmos.
Cosmos, and if you know you're going against a Cosmo player Instead of going for a fish, a lot of times you just go into dweller in defense position, pass turn, activate effect, then let them do what they can do. And then 1 honor arc. A lot of people might think that this card's irrelevant because a lot of cards can't be targeted, but it's still good to run if your opponent is like, if you stop some of their plays with Solemn Warning or the trap holes. It's a good card to go for afterwards because a lot of times once you do that, they just start grasping at straws and doing whatever they can to get it, you know. Yeah. 1 Gagaga Cowboy or Gagaga Samurai and 1 Excalibur. These cards are just meant for going for OTK. If you do not have your Fusion OTK plays, you can still go for your Xyz, as well as Heartland Draco Kid. Heartland Draco. I'm sorry, I've been playing card fight a little too much. But Heartland Draco is also used for going for OTK. And lastly, Gagaga Cowboy. Again, it's a OTK card, kind of, not really, but yeah.
Which 2 would you take out for the Utopia Lightning?
Probably these 2. Or actually, no, I'd probably take out Gagaga Cowboy and Samurai because I do have Excalibur.
Okay.
And then I would, for Tree Toad, I would take out Koga and probably
The Heartland Draco.
Yeah, probably Heartland Draco. Now that I think about it, yeah.
And then replace the form change with a 3rd Tin Goldfish?
Yeah, I'll place the form change with the 3rd Tin Goldfish. But once we get that deck, it's going to be coming out in what, 2 months?
November.
November, so yeah, in about 2 or 3 months, we'll have a deck profile for that because I think making the changes between the 2 decks will cost absolutely nothing. Because Tree Toad's supposed to be like, what, $2?
No.
How much?
20, 30.
For a single Tree Toad?
Yeah.
Oh, and Bahamut Shark?
We'll still get it for them, though.
We'll still
For
get
the viewers.
Yeah, we'll still get it for you guys. It's just, if it's more expensive, it might take a little bit. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Look forward to more videos soon. This is the whole Jam Squad family, and yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys later.